In the heart of a dense, misty jungle, a pregnant snowy elephant struggled to take another step. Her once brilliant white skin was now almost completely covered in millions of barnacles and parasites. The thick crust of barnacles clung to her like a prison, suffocating her skin, while bloodthirsty parasites burrowed deep, draining her strength. Her breath was heavy. Every movement sent pain rippling through her body. But despite her suffering, her tired eyes still held a quiet determination. She was carrying a life inside her. She had to survive for her unborn baby. But time was running out. Police cars' revolving light, a race against time. WildGuard rescues arrives. At the WildGuard rescues base, an urgent distress signal crackled over the radio. Emergency! A pregnant elephant is severely infected with barnacles and parasites. She's too weak to move. If we don't act fast, she won't make it. Dr. Aisha, the team's experienced veterinarian, felt a chill run down her spine. She knew how serious this was. Rahul, team leader, quickly grabbed his gear. Leo, tracker, studied the terrain, planning the best route through the jungle. Sam, tech specialist, prepared medical drones and scanning equipment. Within minutes, they were speeding through the jungle in their WildGuard rescue vehicle, the tires splashing through muddy trails as they raced against time. Fearful faced the devastating sight. When the team arrived, they were stunned. The snowy elephant was barely standing. Her legs trembled under her own weight. Her once majestic skin was now rough and cracked, barnacles stacked on top of each other like a thick, heavy armor. Parasites crawled over her open wounds, their bites turning her skin into a battlefield of infections. She let out a weak, heartbreaking trumpet, as if begging for relief. Dr. Aisha scanned her with a high-tech medical device. She gasped. She's in critical condition. If we don't remove the barnacles now, her skin will suffocate, and the infection will spread. But there was a problem. She was in too much pain. If they tried to treat her while she was awake, she might panic and hurt herself. We have to sedate her first, Leo said, preparing a special tranquilizer dart that would calm her without harming her unborn baby. Moments later, the snowy elephant's massive body slowly collapsed onto the jungle floor, a cloud of dust rising around her. Fire the fight to save her. The WildGuard team worked fast. Small blue diamond step 1, removing the barnacles. If removed incorrectly, the elephant's skin could tear. Using warm saline water and surgical blades, the team carefully peeled away the barnacles one by one. Some were so deep that they left raw patches of skin underneath. Small blue diamond step 2, eliminating the parasites. A special antiseptic spray was applied to kill the parasites. Dr. Aisha used medicated sponges to gently clean the wounds while Sam monitored her vital signs with his medical scanner. Small blue diamond step 3, healing and recovery. Once the parasites were gone, they covered her wounds with herbal healing ointments. A vitamin-rich injection was given to boost her strength. The process took 4 long hours. Sweat dripped from their foreheads as they worked under the hot jungle sun. Then, finally, the last barnacle was removed. The snowy elephant's body lay still, her skin now clean, her wounds treated. For the first time in months, she could breathe freely. Sunrise, a new beginning. As the sedation wore off, the snowy elephant slowly opened her tired eyes. She shifted her trunk, sniffing the air, realizing that the weight that had crushed her for so long was finally gone. Then, she did something that brought tears to the rescuer's eyes. She gently lifted her trunk and placed it on Dr. Aisha's shoulder, as if saying thank you. With newfound strength, she stood up and gazed at the jungle ahead. Her baby was safe, and she had been given a second chance. With one last, soft trumpet, the snowy elephant slowly disappeared into the wilderness, free once again.